Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect.
Dang right, you earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments.
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He'll pull it on the read. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got to show that.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense drags him down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking to go up top on first down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in. After the interception, drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Northwestern right back to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes his connection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On second down, just keeps firing. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Back to the air one more time. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking again to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown, Ducks! Reeled it in and just made the house call. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Fresno State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bulldogs performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves over.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That's caught. It's Stoneburner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he strides his way in.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect...
He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he was hit just as... Pass, and it falls to the ground, incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw.
Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Motion from the offense. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snags it. Touchdown, Oregon! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oregon, 14, Northwestern, 7.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Northwestern right back to the line. Trying play action. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Flushed out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense running the football?
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. You know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice third down stop.
Feeling some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and... down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Mason. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got a man. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
With jet sweep pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the... And a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the ground game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the...
Going up top. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on first down. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He makes the grab. And he gets... Six, it'll be a first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that... In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws the receiver. Is incomplete. And they'll get it back. Offense set on first down. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Northwestern right back to the line. Second down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. He got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is run.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
The pass on 3rd down, intercepted by Oregon. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
He just threw it away, couldn't find a man, and I guess at least he saved a few yards of field position. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's right on target. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That completion delivers a first down. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man. And it's on the ground. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Not a lot of room on the return, but he don't...
Take over.
Burning thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wants to throw on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just a...
Second down.
opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still... get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they're running football.
Incomplete.
Understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the pass. Cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback checking off. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
On second down, wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. You want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
Snap from the gun on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately.
Incomplete.
To keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You get late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop it.
And they got him for the sack. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll throw it on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback will audible. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Fires to the wideout. He's got him, and they convert. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon 42, Northwestern 21.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The offense starts with a short field. Comes out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And he makes the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. And the returner is stopped. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the deep.
Flying down the left side. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. defense to take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. First down for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses to 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to find his man on first down. He's taking the shot. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us